And I'm a teacher at Carlton Eielson Middle School in Fargo, and I get the opportunity to share with you what that 21st century skills classroom looks like. And it's a little bit more formal setting than I'm used to. Usually there's desks and students, and so a little intimidating, but one thing you'll notice is that many things do look familiar. So lots of things look similar, but the differences that we're applying can really give our students the skills to be successful in this fast-changing world that we have. Students are still learning the knowledge and skills, as you heard in the video, the same knowledge and skills that we have been teaching, but now we're also using that information in a more authentic way, and we're giving problems that are similar to those that people are facing in the workforce. So as that student mentioned, instead of sitting at your desk doing a worksheet and learning how to use decimals, for example, students are actually doing what we as adults do with decimals and balancing checkbooks and figuring out how to pay their bills, so that they really get to see that the skills that we're teaching in school are not isolated to the classroom, but really are global skills that the people around them are using on a daily basis. The students are presented with problems that emulate the type of problems that are included in the workplace. So they're going to also use structured ways to learn how to communicate with each other. That's one of the skills that you as an adult professional have already. So if we can provide some structures and some scaffolds, like critical friends, for example, to help students see how to effectively communicate, how to give feedback, how to improve an idea that somebody else has already suggested without making somebody feel horrible about the idea they started with, that those are the skills that we want to see a competent professional have, so that we can collaborate and make things even better. Solving problems in a collaborative way really engages the students, and that gets to that piece of being excited about their learning and wanting to be involved. Suddenly the learning becomes intrinsic, as the students are really excited to see, for example, on our balloon cars, how's my balloon car going to perform? How could I change it to make it go even farther? How could I beat my friend's car? And they're doing the things that we are talking about, which is, that engineering design process, just naturally, because that's the excitement of that project-based learning. Learning to express and share your point of view is one of those difficult pieces that all of us probably use every single day. And so learning to do it in written and in oral form is invaluable. The 21st century skills give students a target and help them see, what does this exactly look like and where am I going with this? And helps us as teachers too be able to explain it to students and parents, and gives them a chance to really understand what we're looking for and where we want to go. Creating a unique idea to give to a given problem gives students that sense of accomplishment. This was my idea and it worked. Dr. Flowers had a different idea. It also works. So there's multiple answers to our big questions that we have in our world. And seeing that gives them that hope that, hey, maybe I can help design something that will change things. This wide variety of solutions engages students and helps them, again, to become intrinsically motivated. Learning becomes the goal rather than the goal of getting a good grade. The power of connections. It's so exciting as a teacher to see all of you here and to hear our leaders talking about getting business professionals into our classroom, because they are truly the experts. They are the people that are using these skills on a day-to-day basis. And as a teacher in my classroom, I don't get to see all that work that's going on in the outside community. And so every chance that I get to have someone come in and to go tour businesses and all the supports that are being put in place for us to learn about that are just going to make our classrooms stronger. Because once, as teachers, we see those ideas, we can design things to help kids replicate those experiences in our classroom. But that key is understanding what's going on in the business world too. This really gives our students a new perspective about how the work that we're doing in school really does apply to their lives, rather than just be, again, stuck into our classroom. For example, you might remember how difficult it was to understand the importance of doing research. I imagine all of you had to do a research paper and probably cite sources and thought, oh, why does this teacher ask for this?